So guys, welcome back to another episode of ABC Spotlight. Today we're going to get into the financial topic, and with me are two experts in this topic, Matt and Bill. How are you guys?
Great. Thanks for having us.
So now let's talk about Blackheath. I want to know everything about it. Can you explain a little bit of the background? What inspired you guys to bring it up? So give me a little bit of information.
Yeah, of course. So to start, I'll give a little background as to what is Blackheath and who we are and really why we're here. So Blackheath Partners is what's known as a brokerage general agency. And so what that means is we partner with financial advisors, insurance agents, and we give them access to a multitude of insurance carriers to be able to offer those solutions to their clients.
Okay, so you guys make it easier for people to access these necessities. So can you give me a why behind it?
So in the financial industry, and for us and our team, we have, some of our folks that worked with us that have been over 20 plus years. Myself, I'm approaching almost 20 years in the financial industry. And there are unique challenges in the financial industry. One is getting in front of the right people.
Okay.
People that are open to your message, that need your product. It is often the most the largest of the challenges. How do I market myself effectively to get my message out there? And then the other is having access to the correct financial products so that when I am sitting in front of a client, I am doing what is in their best interest. And that's something we hear quite often here, in the availability of financial products for those in Puerto Rico to service their clients well. And then third is making sure that the companies that I'm representing are compensating correctly. Those that are in the industry that are doing the work to make sure that they have the resources to build their business, to pay their employees.
So you mentioned something that's very important, at least for me, and I know for our viewers as well, is putting your client's interest first.
Yes.
Why do you have that so present in your company, and why do you see that as a priority?
Yeah, so for both of us, Matt and I are licensed under certain licenses that are what's called a fiduciary responsibility.
Okay.
And that means you don't just put somebody into a product that is okay for them. It's something that has to be in their very best interest. And we know often within the financial industry, there have been people that have abused that. They've abused that trust. And so something that we take very, very serious here at Blackheath is making sure that companies that are available, making sure that the advisors are trained effectively so that at the end, the client is only getting what is in their best interest.
So I would say that's one of the number one things that make you guys different from other companies. Is that true?
Very much. Yeah, very much. Some people just do what's called suitable. Our approach is that we want to do what is in the very best.
We are agnostic as it pertains to carrier, to product, or even strategy. It's about putting the best solution in front of the client dependent upon their needs.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that sounds amazing. I know for a fact that Blackheath is an Act 60 company. So can you explain to our viewers why is it beneficial for them to partner with you guys instead of any other company?
Yeah, well, one is we really appreciate the opportunity that Act 60 provides for us. And Puerto Rico providing that act allows businesses to move here and export services and do that in a very tax efficient manner. Now, what that allows us to do is that allows us instead of those taxes, it allows us to put more money where that matters, with staff, with personnel, but allowing us to also pay more, pass on more of that to those producers that are with us that enable them then to hire more, do more from a marketing position, and also increase their standard of living.
And I think the big thing that we should hit on and really circle back to is hiring. Right? If you look at the Blackheath team right now, we've got 3 individuals that reside right here in Puerto Rico that are from Puerto Rico. I guess if we include Bill in that, it's a total of 4. But it's building our infrastructure, our team, whether it's case managers for insurance, whether it's underwriting. We plan on hiring and staffing our entire team right here in Puerto Rico. So when we talk about the benefits that Act 60 provides to Blackheath, think about what we're returning as far as creating jobs, creating opportunities, really creating careers. And helping families by joining our organization.
So you mentioned you're going to be exporting services to the United States. I have to ask, what does that entail? What does that mean? Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. And so we kind of alluded to this at the beginning of our conversation today. So as a brokerage general agency or a BGA for short. We provide access to a multitude of carriers, right? But that's, there are multiple firms out there that can provide, similar services. Okay. But what separates us is the value that we bring, right? My entire career has been within insurance brokerage, and Bill here obviously has built a very successful financial planning practice that also incorporated some of these solutions that we offer. So when you stop and you kind of look at some of the folks that we work with, there have been so many times where people say, Matt, we know that we can add value to our clients. We know we can add additional revenue streams. And you'll notice I said add value to the clients first, right? But they say, we just don't understand the process. We don't understand these products. And rightly so, they can be a little bit complicated. And so some of these folks don't want to sit there and talk to their client about this offering. Client asks a question and they're unsure. They're not confident. So we can help facilitate that client conversation to not only explain the product, but more importantly, the strategy as to why we're doing it. So when I look at exporting services, the access, the services of having our knowledge, our skill set to be able to do that, and then you tie that in with the marketing support and compensation. And a lot of times folks will sit here and they'll go, well, more compensation means less service. Not at all, not with Blackheath. And so those are some of the services and the value add that we provide to our advisors, our agents, which ultimately they're able to provide to their clients.
Thank you so much for being here. Before we go, can you guys give our viewers any contact information if they want to be a part of your amazing company?
Of course. If you're interested to learn more in Blackheath, of course, we are on LinkedIn, Instagram, or you can simply visit our webpage at blackheathpartners.com.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much for being here with me. I loved the conversation, and you guys, I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We'll see you next time.